Terrence Bud Crawford, bro. This is what greatness looked like. I told y'all he was not to be denied, right? I told y'all that he was going to become a 4-division champion. I told y'all there was nothing going to stop Terrence Crawford from becoming a 4-division champion. And that's exactly what he did. I see a lot of people saying that it was a hard fight, it was a difficult. Israel Madrimov has a difficult style. And having the temperament and having the focus and being so composed and relaxed in the ring and being able to adjust made it more easy for Terrence Bud Crawford. Israel Madrimov wasn't able to fight Israel Madrimov's style. He didn't lunge in. He wasn't landing them big shots on Terrence Crawford like how he landed on them opponents. Once Israel Madrimov started getting close to Terrence Crawford, he would feel that Errol Spence Jr. jab, right? That jab controlled the whole fight. Israel Madrimov was neutralized. Now, I give Israel Madrimov credit because Israel Madrimov was a puzzle to figure out. But Israel Madrimov is not Terrence Bud Crawford's toughest opponent. That would be still Shawn Porter. Because Shawn Porter was a puzzle to figure out, but Shawn Porter had offense to that puzzle. Israel Madrimov, he was neutralized. The first 6 rounds, he was trying to figure out what he was going to do against Terrence Bud Crawford. And every time he would try to lunge in, he would get popped with a jab. Terrence Crawford was able to neutralize Israel Madrimov, right? He got hit with a couple shots. Big whoop, it happens. But he dealt with this man the way that he was supposed to deal with this man, bro. Terrence Crawford showed IQ, he showed adjustment, and he showed why he is the #1 fighter in the world. But I see a lot of people criticizing him for his performance. These were the same people that gave Mayweather the utmost credit for beating Oscar De La Hoya in a split decision. The older Oscar De La Hoya, right? These were the same people that was giving Floyd Mayweather's credit when he moved up to 154 pounds to face off against Oscar De La Hoya and won in a split decision after Oscar De La Hoya got knocked out by Bernard Hopkins at 160, right? And then moved down to 154 to face off against Ricardo Mayagra for a tune-up fight. And that's when Mayweather faced off against him. This wasn't no young, fresh Oscar De La Hoya. This was a young, fresh Mayweather. But if you look at Terrence Crawford was facing off against a guy that was undefeated, wasn't coming off no knockout loss. That's younger, 7 years younger, moving up to his division and unanimously defeated him. But he got critiqued for it. When Floyd Mayweather beat Oscar De La Hoya in a split decision, the older Oscar De La Hoya in a split decision, he was crowned the pound for pound king. People said Mayweather could do whatever he wants to do. So he went on and he faced off against Ricky Hatton and Juan Manuel Marquez. But when it comes to Terrence Bud Crawford, that won for the #1 guy at 154 pounds and unanimously beat this young, hungry, awkward, very talented fighter. He got critiqued for that, even though he did it in better fashion than your favorite fighter. This is the double standard in boxing. This is the double standard in boxing. Like, it's sad that Terrence Crawford won't receive his credit no matter what he does. Like, it's sad, bro. This man literally beat this man 9-3. He beat him almost every round. 9-3. Facts. Israel Madrimov did not win 4 rounds. You can't show me 4 rounds where he won. You cannot show me that. So the fact that Terrence Bud Crawford is held at a higher expectations than the guy that you guys considered the greatest of all time is to show you who's really the greatest of all time. Because nobody says that Canelo Alvarez is a bum when he ain't knock out friggin' Charlo, he ain't knock out John Ryder and these guys. Nobody said Mayweather was a bum or Mayweather is not good when he ain't stop Oscar De La Hoya. Nobody ain't say Canelo was a bum when he went up, when he moved up and got dominated by Bivol and ain't win 1 round. These guys, they get passes, and they get passes to have a split decisions and getting their ass whooped unanimously, right? These guys get passes for that. But when Terrence Crawford actually sit here and beat guys unanimously or knock them out, it's still the same criticism. This guy was either a bum or Terrence Crawford didn't look good. They try to say the same thing with Terrence Crawford versus Sean Porter. The reason why they couldn't say nothing because Terrence Crawford got the knockout. Now him moving up in weight, facing off against a bigger guy, right? That's very awkward, right? Being that Terrence Crawford spent a year out the ring and he's moving up to a different weight class, I wanted Terrence Crawford to get the knockout. But if he didn't get the knockout, I wouldn't be mad because I understand what was up against him. And y'all favorite fighters don't do what he do. None of y'all favorite fighters is doing this. So it's interesting to how you see Canelo Alvarez fans, Mayweather fans, they got a lot to say about Terrence Crawford. A lot to say about Terrence Crawford. When their favorite fighter cannot walk in his shoes. They cannot, bro. They would never, ever take that risk that Terrence Crawford did. Never. Never. They would never take that risk. The reason why Canelo Alvarez fought Bivol, because Canelo Alvarez thought Bivol was a walk in the park. Terrence Crawford never thought Israel Madrimov was a walk in the park. Anybody that knew boxing knew he wasn't a walk in the park. And the fact that Israel Madrimov was able to correct the mistakes that I felt Terrence Crawford could capitalize on, it just shows that he has some IQ in the ring. And it shows that he knew his mistake and knew that he couldn't go in there and make the same mistake against a Terrence Crawford. Israel Madrimov fought a perfect fight, but he still lost unanimously. It was not a close fight at all. Like, whoever sends a close fight, y'all biased to the commentating. That's it. It's just the commentating. Because it was not a close fight. Absolutely not. But like I said, Terrence Crawford is a 4-division champion, right? He's solidified in the history books. I can't say nothing to the man. All the man got to do is add on to his legacy. So when it's all said and done, he can be considered the greatest fighter of all time. But y'all could keep on hating. The hate is never going to stop. And y'all just going to have to watch. And y'all going to have to observe and watch Terrence Crawford climb the ladder to become the greatest fighter of all time. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, though. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Share this video if you enjoyed this content. And I'm out.